Okay, we're just gonna be reacting to the new Coven stuff. So, I know I'm very late to this, and usually, like, I actually wasn't even too sure if I wanted to do this, like, skin stuff, but I saw, like, the thumbnail on this, I was like, oh, that looks really good, and I know I've been hearing a lot of people say, like, Coven Nami is eating, so I was like, you know what, I'll react to it, but I'm not gonna play a game, because I kind of want to look at the other skins as well, and I don't really need to play like a 30-minute game just for like one skin video. So I figured I'll just like knock out all the skins together in one just by like watching Skin Spotlight, because like I really don't have to play it, I can just watch it. So yeah, we'll start with Coven Nami and then we'll just move away. It seems like a lot of skins that I kind of missed out, like there's like the La Illusion stuff or whatever, La Illusion. So yeah, we'll maybe look at them as well. So yeah. Okay, let's start off with this. People did tell me about the tentacles. Like, already she looks really good. My most favorite Coven skin is actually, Evelyn's. But already, kind of loving Nami more. I love the splash. It's very creepy. I like the creepiness of it. Oh. Oh. Falco's finally got a legendary. Oh my god, yes! Is it in the spotlight? I didn't see it. I was not expecting this voice. I mean, I guess it makes sense because Nami was always like the high pitch. I was kind of more imagining like the queen-like, like deeper voice. Oh, I love that. You're watching it. Oh! Oh my god, yes, it's Falco. Oh, wow. I kind of want to say that this is my most favorite Coven skin, and honestly, maybe even like my most favorite skin up there. I love Dawnbringer, Soraka, but I feel like this definitely has like a lot more dynamic. Ah, League of Legends skins are always so good. Double boost, alright, I guess. Can't do old gold without an underwater one, right? I guess that like the voice I was like imagining was like some sort of like deep voice Morgana, but I guess this makes sense. Okay. I know her ult. I saw the ult in the thumbnail. Yeah, that looks really good. I like the way she moves. Oh, she transforms when she... Oh, she looks good. She looks good. Love. I hear that Nami's back in meta or something like that. I don't know. Oh. Oh. I feel like I would have wanted a more like cooler death, but that works. Whatever. Oh, I love the way she moves and the chill. I kind of like the middle, like her default one, and the very right chroma. I feel like the other colors just kind of take me away from the Coven fantasy. Okay, let's look at the other stuff. Coven Elise. Home Guard is mesmerizing. She kind of looks similar. She looks similar to something, like... This kind of looks like a recolored Victorious. Or something. I swear to god there is an Elise skin that looks very similar to this, just different color. A spider, right. Any Elise mains? I mean, her effects look cute and all. I don't know if I would spend money on this, personally, if I were an Elise main, or if I played Elise. Yeah, I feel like I've seen something very similar to this vibe. Like, I think it's Victorious. We can skip around here. I'll kind of like quickly skip through the ones that I'm not that interested in, like just from initial. So that's Coven Elise. I saw this and I was like, her splash shot and her hair is kind of reminding me of her Syndicate Akali moment in set 6 of TFT. The crime city. Demon crime, whatever it's called. Akali. Oh, whatever it's gonna do. And like her weapons. Syndicate Akali. Kinda reminds us of Syndicate Akali. But the effects is definitely giving more Coven. I wish I could play Akali, she's so hard. Too much effort to learn, I feel. And what to alt? I miss the old Akali. Does anyone remember the old Akali? Her Q was a point and click, and then you just auto attack them to like proc it. Her W was a shout, and then her E was like a twirl. Like just that's it. And then her ultimate was like a point and click dash, I think. It was so simple. She was horrible. She was like completely garbage. But she was so much more easier. Have you guys noticed, like... Wait, hold on. I'm like looking at her ass here, like... What's going on with the anatomy of that, like... Is that normal? Like, her ass is like... Like, her body's like this, but then her legs on the side. I don't know if that's normal, but... But do you guys remember... Oh, I was gonna say something. Oh, have you guys noticed? It's a miniskirt. Is it? Have you guys noticed that, like, whenever they rework the, like, skinny girl top laners, or, like, assassin-y type of, like, fast stuff, like Aurelia and Katarina, like, they're kind of busted. You can't really say the same for the mage girlies, like, Morgana and all that. Morgana's, like, freaking in the dumpster, like, she is beyond salvation. But, like, the fast bitches are, like, so broken. Redeem Xayah. I mean, yeah, Xayah. I assume this is just more like a recolor of this Star Guardian, because they're redeemed. So... Actually, I don't remember her having these effects, so... Maybe it's different. Maybe they have different effects. Morgana needs to be deleted, literally. New voice actors? Ah. Oh. I prefer the... Oh, voice. VR. What's VR? Voiceover. I prefer, the Dark Star Guardian, honestly. There's something about this color palette that... I like blue and pink. There was a time period I loved pastel blue and pastel pink. But I feel like with the Dark Star Guardian, or whatever it's called, I feel like there was more dynamic in, like, the color palette. Like, to me, when I look at this, I feel like I'm looking at a pink blue blob. Like, there's not much other lines slash colors to differentiate or separate the colors. I'm more interested in the Rakan one, because out of all the Star Guardian skins, I think Rakan had the best Star Guardian skin out of every single Star Guardian. Like, this one is my favorite. Kind of reminds me of Crystal Rose. This, like, bright white and all. The bright white and blues. Sometimes blues and pinks can look very similar to me, because I'm colorblind. So it kind of looks like white, whatever that Withering Rose or whatever that's, you know, that Crystal Rose skin line. Yeah, I prefer the original Dark Star Guardian. But like, this is still, I think they're still pretty. I think they're still cute. By the way, I just have to like mention this. I'm not a very like emotive person, so like I don't know if I will be like, oh my god, wow, like so pretty, like I'm gonna cry. Like, I'm not very much of an emotive person when it comes to this stuff, so don't take my like lack of emotions as a sign like I don't like them or anything. Oh, that is interesting. There was a moment where he like transformed into his dark phase and then like transformed back to his like redeemed mode. That's cute. I wanna see the ultimate. Yeah, same thing. It's pretty much the same stuff, like different colors, I guess. Pretty much the same thing. Oh. Oh. What's his wings always like that? Like the feathery wings, like when he ulted, he looks really nice. I don't know, maybe I just never noticed that in his original one. Like specifically this part, like these feathery white wings. I don't know if they were always there. But he looks really good. Wait, I don't really watch Coven Akali. Nilah. She's interesting. I like her. It's reminding me of Demon Slayer. She kind of looks like she would be a demon, or maybe one part of the Oh, she definitely looks like a demon. Never mind. I was gonna be she could be one of those like Hashira. I like her. Yeah, I really like Nilah. Oh. Oh. Cause like I think like with the other Coven skins, usually I kind of like expect that, like, oh, like they all look the same, like yeah, okay. Whereas this, I can see the Coven theme and all, but it's not like the direction I would have expected. Cause like especially if you look at the older Coven skins, like Coven Lysandra and Coven this, Coven that, like they all like really look the same, like very similar. Oh, love that. The sounds. Her voice sounds like the Eldritch themes. I don't even know what. Like, is it because of her lore? Or what? Oh, love Nilah's. Which one have you seen already? We've seen Nami, most of the Coven. We saw the Xayah. Oh! There was a trailer, wasn't there, apparently?
Something lurks within these wicked woods. Past roots run deep, entangled with what remains of your forgotten gods. Tell me, sisters, what moves both dead and dead?
You know what, now looking at this, I feel like the Akali seem to be like out of place when I look at that.
Dreaming in the deep.
Oh.
I shall ensure the rising tide, and your gods will drown beneath our waters. Oh, my sisters,
Oh.
are out of your depths.
Not Belva. I love that. Eclipse Leona. Wait, what? Leona's getting a skin? Oh, I noticed 4 years ago. Like, doesn't she seem so out of place? I don't know. She just seems out of place to me. Okay, is Renekton meta or something? Because I was under the impression like Renekton has always been like the worst top laner. So, but Worlds is only given to skins. Like you only get a World skin if you're like the most popular at like the tournament. So I'm kind of confused at this. Like, is he like eating up the pro play? Oh, mid into melees. I see. I'm gonna guess it's not really a solo queue thing. It's mostly a pro play thing. Which, by the way, like, I think everyone knows this by now. But for those that don't know, like, you should never really mimic or try take into like what people do in pro play. Pro play has very specific gameplay, and obviously with pro players that know what they're fucking doing. So like, you shouldn't be like, oh my god, I saw Lux support in pro play, so let me go Lux support in solo queue. Because no, because if you look really into it, you would realize that the only time they ever played Lux support is always with Caitlyn ADC. Always with Caitlyn ADC, which I think is really good. I think Lux support and Caitlyn ADC is like one of the best duo bot lane. But like, outside of that, like Lux is so horrendous. And that's just like one example, right? It goes for everything. I learned that trying to play Belvet support. Wait, they did Belvet support in pro play. I'm shocked. I'm gonna play some Dungeon. I keep saying that as Dungeon Dragon. What is it, okay? Oh, wait, is that? Do you mean Dark and Darker? JJ didn't play Dark and Darker. I haven't really felt like Dark and Darker is like hard to play. I get demoralized from it. I guess. I mean, I didn't live for the skin. Like, I wouldn't buy this Renekton skin. I understand the world theme of it, but like, I wouldn't buy this personally. So whatever. This is Coven Syndra. Oh, the bats. Okay, Sephiroth with the one wing. Oh wait, is this Illusion? Coven? Oh wait, they're not bats, they're crows, lol, haha. Oh, the tabs, right? I was wondering, what am I seeing inside those orbs? And also going back to the like the pro play, like you also have to remember there are like coaches. There are coaches that are picking the champions for the pro players. The pro players aren't the ones picking, it's the coach. The coach is in the background like orchestrating everything. And so it'll be like they ban one person that they know is meta or something. The other team bans, ban, pick. And it's like, you're picking a character, number one, that is like gonna be universally good or must pick. And then the second team will pick something that's like good, whilst also like probably counter picking not only are you counter picking for your the enemy team, but you're also picking things that are good for your team. And then, you know, go back to the first team, they pick, not only are they picking characters that like they know will be good for their future team, but they're also picking against, like, countering the enemy team as well. So it's like this like whole battle of like counter picking what's working well with the team. So like when someone is like, oh my god, I saw them doing whatever, this support, that support in pro play, it must be good. Like I have to play this support in pro play. Like it doesn't work like that. Like you can't just play in solo queue and expect the same results. And like that's not even like getting into like the pro players know what the fuck they're doing. Like they're pro players, like they can play the game. This skin is cute and pretty, I guess. I don't really play much Syndra. I'm trying to remember like what Syndra skins are out there. Honestly, I've never really liked Syndra skins. So if I were to buy a skin, I guess I would probably buy this because my other options are not that great. Like I've never really liked Syndra skins, I felt. Prestige Star Guardian. Oh yeah, I'd never really liked Star Guardian Syndra that much, honestly. Have you seen Nami? We did see Nami before. I'll be making a video on this and I'll put it on my main channel, so if you missed out on it, you can wait for that video to come out. I was looking forward to this. I've always loved the old god stuff. Wait, is this a new skin line? Old god. Wait, is this a new skin line? But anyways, I've always loved the more like the big creepy ones. Like it's just mod Warwick. Oh yeah, I was like, I swear that there was an old god skin line. I think Volley Bear has one as well, right? I like the idea of like old God Mordekaiser. There's something about it that I think it's like more armor based, which I don't like as much. Like I think I like it still. I think I was more imagining like his skin is the armor, whereas this is like he has his skin, his monstrous skin, his body, but then he's wearing the armor. Like I guess I was more imagining like his body is so monstrous with words that like his armor is literally like part of his body. I would have maybe preferred that. That world kind of reminded me of like it's not really the aesthetic, but it's just more like the vibe is reminding me of Don't Starve Together. I don't know why, I'm just getting reminded of that. Looks really cool though. Monstrosity. Well, I know monstrosity is a word, but I don't know if monstrosity is like the right... Is that the right thing? His monstrosity body? That doesn't sound right. Oh yeah, Velcot would be really good with the skin line. I think I prefer the Pentakill Mordekaiser. I think Pentakill Mordekaiser looks really, really nice. Like the reworked version. I like Project as well. I don't think this is a bad skin, but I don't know if I would pay money for it, simply because, like, again, like the wearing armor part. But I think it's fine. I like this chroma specifically. I don't know what color that is, like some sort of purple, I guess. Okay, I have not seen this one. I've heard a lot of girly talk about it. I saw the splash art, and before we get into it, this splash art, when I saw it, it really reminds me of this game called Nosgoth. I love this game. I don't know if many people would know it. So Nosgoth is like it's like 4v4, 5v5, something like that, some sort of arena, and it's like vampires versus humans. You can pick either to play a vampire or you can pick to play a survivor. So it's kind of like, think of like, I don't know, Dead by Daylight, but like 5v5. But anyways, it reminded me of this. Like, this was like a vampire, the summoner. Like, it kind of reminded me of that. Like, the spookiness of it all. But yeah. I was expecting like maybe this give me some spooky vibes, but she looks really good. And rich. Oh. I feel like the splash shot or the model is not translating with the splash shot because the splash shot looked a lot more creepier, whereas the model, like in-game model, looks more like pretty. Like she, the splash shot was giving creepy, whereas this is giving more like she lives in her rich garden and she is pretty and yeah. I really like her device with the crystal type of look. I want to know what her effects look like. Oh, love. I'm kind of imagining Valentina as well for some reason. The aesthetic, like all the flowers and like the pants. For some reason, is giving me a Valentina. Oh, it has like some hints of like reminds me of like Crystal Rose in a way. Day of the Dead is very Valentina. Yes. Wait, what's Day of the Dead? Unfortunately, not many play Renata. Yeah. I mean, I thought I would really enjoy Renata as well. Like, I thought, oh my gosh, she's like the next Enchantress playmaking character that I longed for. But she's a bit too, like, niche for my liking. Like, I feel like she's only really good in, like, certain situations. And outside those situations, she's really difficult to play in. And I don't really like those type of characters. Oh, Gorgina. Love. I've never watched Coco. I know of Coco, but I never watched that. The only reason why I know of Coco because Tiffany Young sang a song for it. Mexican holiday for honoring and really I was actually gonna say that this was like giving like kind of it looked like Mexican type of clothes. Which is why I was just thinking Valentina probably. It's so good. Okay, I should watch. I haven't watched like animated movies in a long time. Or felt the urge. I used to love animated movies, but nowadays I'm like, I can't be bothered. I love her effects. Love. She's very gorgeous. La Illusion Qiyana. Skin is perfect, yeah. 1080p. Oh, her ring looks really vibrant. I like that. Something about it, like, it's really poppin'. Becky G. I actually don't even know who Becky... Like, I know of Becky G, but I don't, like, listen or even know what she looks like. Milia's little Coco. Had he been a champ during his skin like session, he would have made the cut, right? You know, I think I've only played Qiyana like 3 times in my life. And most of them have probably been like ARAM. I've never really been interested in Qiyana. Like playing her. And when I did play her, I didn't really enjoy her. Okay, cute. Mindy from Magus says, oh my god, yeah, it's Final Fantasy. Kathleen from High Five. I don't. I remembered like, there any High Five people? Oh no, I'm thinking Wiggles. Wait, High Five. I don't remember anyone from High Five actually. Oh. They really upped the vibrancy on the ring, I felt, on the skin. Which I like. It's cute. Cute effects. I really like the blue one the most. Oh, cute. Oh. I really wish I enjoyed League of Legends. Like this skins are so like good. I really wish I enjoyed the game more. I've kind of just like burnt myself out of it, I guess, or something. Like, I feel like I've been so spoiled by League of Legends that like, when I look at another game, like the skins are just not giving compared to League skins. Overwatch skins have been kind of like, oh, she looks really good in this one. Like League of Legends skins, Overwatch skins, like, they've been kind of like stepping up the game, but like, I feel like nothing really tops League of Legends skins ever. Oh, do Smite have good skins? Hopefully the League MMO gives us good shit. Gnar. I feel like Gnar hasn't really got much love in general. Cute. I've always found Gnar to be very cute. They're very vibrant. It never has a detail. I guess the ideas are there, but like, just lack of funds and all. Oh, I like that. I don't know why, like, looking at that reminds me of, does anyone know, like, there was, like, this Crash Bandicoot game where, like, they had the mask, I think called the Majora Mask, Crash Bandicoot. And the mask let you, like, control these monsters or something. And that monster, like, for some reason reminded me of that. I don't think there would be a monster like looking like that, but like for some reason I just got reminded of that. Okay, let's see the abilities, bitch. So cute. This is anti-gay for me, but pari made the skin line outsold Coven. I think Coven Nami outsold everything, but I think I agree with you. Like in general, I'm more drawn to these skins than I am with the other. Like I didn't really give a shit. Like I didn't really care too much about like Coven Akali and Coven Syndra, etc. as much. Oh, so cute. Coven Nami and nothing on Evelyn. What do you mean? Evelyn is good, but I think Morgana Coven is very outdated. Like you can definitely see like it's not on the same quality or not on the same level. Hi Jaren. Like I don't even pick Coven Morgana anymore ever. I only play the Dawnbringer one. I think, and even then there's something about that like I wish there was more. I think it's her model. I think it's Morgana's model that like leaves me wanting more. Like, I wish her dress was a bit more flow. Like, I missed like her old, like, rework where her skin was, her dress was a lot more, taking up more space, I guess. Whereas now she's kind of like this slim dress. I actually don't like Star Nemesis Morgana. I actually hate it. Oh, I love the beast stuff. Like, I guess they were very intentional with the Nidalee and the Gnar. Looks really nice. This guy's in. Nah, I don't like Star Nemesis. I mean, y'all can have your taste. I think they're flop tastes. I miss the old Nidalee with her big spear hitbox. I mean, it could be. Maybe it's TFT3 cost not Morgana. Maybe that's like what made me not like it as much. I do kind of... I do like feel like if there's like a unit that's like 1 cost unit or whatever, 1 to 3 cost unit in TFT, it like makes me not like that skin anymore because I feel like it's like low character, low quality character. Whereas when I see them as a 5 cost unit, I'm like, oh my god, I kind of love. So maybe it was 3 cost Morgana, but I never really picked that. There was just something about Star Nemesis, like I don't know, maybe like the pointiness of things I didn't like. I don't know. Cute flower. What is it? I like her base form. I like the green. There's something that's very calming about the green. I like her hair. Thank you for the crystal. Her her look is kind of reminding me of Raja O'Hara's look. The one where she made the pants with the burlap sacks and all. She like had her hair in like some naturey moment. She kind of reminds me of that. Like Nidalee's human form. Yeah, just refresh. Just refresh and you won't get ads. By the way, I lowered my ads. I went from 9 minutes per hour to 7 minutes per hour. I was thinking like, you know what, maybe I'm putting out too many ads. I don't know. So I did lower it for y'all if you complain about it. I did lower it. Yeah, I like this. This skin is cute. I think obviously my most favorite would be the Renata one. This is a different color palette. Ads give you 92 apologies, thank you. I want to see the effects. Another girly with like one with like something, alright? Oh, yeah. I feel like Ziggs, I remembered Ziggs. I don't know if anyone played back then. I remembered Ziggs when he was released. He was so insanely broken. It actually made me angry. It made me angry at how easy he was to play and like how oppressive he was. Like he was, you just stand back, you spam, and you win. Kill everyone, 10 billion damage type of thing. It was so annoying. I don't really like that he's like a blob of discolor. Maybe it's because I'm colorblind, but all I see is purple. And like, the tiniest differences in the shades of purple. But maybe it's blue and purple, and that's why it's hard for me to tell. Like, maybe that's why I look. But I don't know. Light blue and purple. Maybe that's why. Like, to me, it looks like just a blob of purple. I can only tell, like, blue in the abilities. But even then, it's, like, still bordering, like, purple-y to me. It's cute. Maybe if I weren't colorblind, I would enjoy it more. I like that. I like that art. I like that art. What role does she play? Me? I used to play a lot of support. Wait, does that mean you come from my teamfight tactics stuff, Lucrezia? Does that mean you come from my teamfight tactics phase? Mostly TFT. Oh my god, yes! I'm so glad. Love. Well, this skin is cute. You know what? I think I would prefer this if I chose a chroma. Yeah, I like that. I think that's green. Yeah, I think the skin is cute. Oh, they have different faces. Oh my god, that's so cute. It's kind of like the Alistair one. Alistair Mukal. Different, like, faces, I think. Yeah, I like this chroma more. Okay, we have 2 more skins, but the Renata one is, we've already seen. It's just non-prestige. Okay, Draven. He looks like a Baldur's Gate character. I don't know, it's reminding me of some Baldur's Gate character. Grinjo, is that a character? TFT Supreme, yes, I love TFT. I think this, my color blindness is making me run into the same problem with the Ziggs, where like, it looks blue. It's just like a bunch of blue to me. Like, I guess there's some differentiation with the like the darker part, which I don't even know what that color is. I don't know what this is, like. Is it red? Like a purple red wine moment? I don't know. Maroon. Oh, I like the passive. I like how vibrant the passive is. I'm just very curious to know like what his effects can look like, because it's not like, he's not magical. Right, and usually I find magic is easier to work with effects. I feel like physical type of stuff like this, there's not much you can do with it. So I'm kind of curious to know like what he'll do with the, like what they'll do with the axes and all. And his abilities. I wonder if his penis can spin like that. I remember like I had these like duo partners in like America/Canada when I was very young in high school. I was gonna mention that tsunami. I didn't know what meat spin was, and they told me to just Google it and saw it. I was very young and naive. I still am naive, but I didn't know what meat spin was, and so I Googled it, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, ah. So if anyone doesn't know, it's like plus 18, like. It's the PP spinning. I was on online in Rally and they told me like we trusted them, right? I don't think I would spend money on this Draven skin, honestly. Like, if I were a Draven player, I don't know if I would spend money on it. I don't really care for it. I kind of live for the other Draven skins, I guess. But, yeah, it's fine, I guess. Okay, this is a non-prestige one. I think this is our last skin. You liked it, JJ? I like the splash out. Okay. Definitely a much different vibe from her prestige one. I think I prefer the prestige. I think the prestige, like, now that I think about it, like, it's not, like, prestige has always had, like, the first 3 prestige skins has always been, like, it had this vibe of, it looked like a gold version of KDA, right? They just, like, gold-white KDA skin. That's what it always looked like. But with the prestige, Renata, like, I didn't even get that vibe. Like, her device that gave that, like, that KDA, crystal rose type of crystal look. I could see that, but her actual model, like, I didn't even think about it. It wasn't giving, like, the, like, high, futuristic, royalty type of look. I like the abilities, but yeah, my color blindness, the blue and the purple to me, and I assume the blue. I can only see the blue in, like, the abilities, like the actual, and her device, I guess. I guess it's the blue in the lines of her stuff, but even then I can't really tell if it's blue or purple. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's always that, like, Louis Vuitton, like, that, like, high fashion type of thing. I get off feeling colorblind too. Yeah, it's colorblind sisters. Yeah, like the luxury brand, fashion brand. It's a nice skin. But I definitely prefer the prestige one. Pretty much the same depth. Lovely. And that's her prestige. Yeah, love. Her ass looks good as well. And I think that's all the skins that we have. I guess I could maybe look at the Jax one. Why not? Let's look at the Jax one, but I'm pretty sure that's all there is. Street Demons? I haven't looked at Street Demons, do we care? Do I care about Street Demons? I haven't seen it. I'll just click in the ones that I'm, like, interested in. I don't really give a shit about the others. I'll just quickly skip over this stuff. Okay. The ugly? The street demons are really cute because they remind me of a game. So I played this farming game called Sunhaven. It's like Stardew Valley but with magic. I bought it in the beta. I haven't touched it since then because when I was in the beta, it was still, like, ongoing, like, with development, and then I got to the end, but, like, of the development part, and then I just, like, waited for more updates, and I just haven't touched it since then. But it's reminding me of the demons in this game. Because the demons in this game, they're like, they have this, like, they live in the underground. They live in the underground where it's like all dark and all. So it kind of reminds me of this like you know, underground street type of vibe, you know. Yeah. Taliyah. Crystalis Motus Taliyah. I like that. She looks good. Oh, she looks cute. She looks like Baiju from Genshin. Her clothes, or kind of reminding me of Baiju. Love. We'll just quickly do this stuff. I think I like this Mundo skin a lot. I don't think I've ever really liked Mundo skins, honestly. Oh, well, I mean, I like the idea of, like, his corporate Mundo. Like, that shit is obnoxious, but, like, that's intentional. But there's always been something about Mundo where, I don't know, it wasn't giving what I needed from it. This I really like. I guess I really like the colors and just the vibe of it. I feel like it really hits, like, the idea of this, like, street demon. I like it. Okay, new Jax. I think this will be the last one we'll watch. Oh. 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 I think they need to do this with Tom Catch. Tom Catch. Please. Honestly, about time they reworked, like, gave him a visual update. Like just looking at the old Jax is so, like, horrendous. I don't care about the skin. Vandal Jax. My most favorite one is the Mecha skin. I wonder how much it would change that. Giving Kung Fu Panda. Pax Jax. Boring. Jaximus. Oh. Temple Jax. I like the colors. Nemesis Jax. Not better. Zillion definitely needs one. Sona has already gotten a visual update. I'm pretty sure. Oh, wow. A tiny one, that is, actually. Check out, yes. Wait, why is this one so long? Oh. Warden Jax. Water Jax looks nice. Oh wait, never mind, this is Water Jax. I've never really liked the Warden skin line, honestly. I've always found the Warden skin line to be a bit boring. There's just something about it like I just didn't like. Okay, I don't know if it's just me. When I look at like the color differences and like how sharp the details of things are, I for some reason get reminded of Kingdom Hearts. Like all these Jack stuff, I don't know why, it's just reminding me of Kingdom Hearts. Like the vibrancy, like the sharpness to the details, but there's also like this like element of like cartoony. Like you can kind of tell it's like cartoony in a way. Which I like. Prestige, Jax. Kind of boring, but whatever. And he looks very similar anyways. Imperium Jax. Okay. Looks nicer. I've always found like the splash out of Imperium looks a lot better than in-game. Okay, Mecha Kingdom, let's see. Oh yeah, it's pretty much the same. Like, Mecha Kingdom Jax was like already so good to begin with. I don't know if they really changed much. Like, it's a little sharper and a little bit more vibrant, but pretty much the same, I think. Love. Okay, well, those are all the skins that we've reacted to. I'll be putting out this stuff on my main channel. So we've done like Coven, we've done the Illusion, we've done quite a few. So yeah, I'll put this on the main channel. So if anyone that missed out on it, and yeah, they were good. I like the Nami one the most, and it might be very up there in like my top favorites.